got cows and shit. They got computers, MacBooks, and they can be a rapper. Yo, this is the new life. All right, PRISNEYLAND.
It's exactly what you would expect. Big fence, barbed wire, and of course, gun towers, like a prison postcard or something.
So it's about 9 o'clock in the morning. We're about 10 minutes away from going inside to Valley State Prison, supposedly one of the most progressive prisons in all of the country. The nickname is PRISNEYLAND, although from the outside, it looks pretty standard, but we'll see what the inside looks like. Let's go. Thank you.
Right inside, not much difference.
This is the deadly high voltage electric fence, apparently. Obviously, don't want to touch this.
But the more you get to know
I ain't gonna lie, my intrusive thought would have made me touch it.
And which officials say some locals refer to it as, you realize the first barriers coming down aren't actually physical.
And as we were talking, we don't really call them inmates here.
Incarcerated individuals.
Incarcerated individuals.
And
these niggas is thugs. Just call it what it is, thugs.
That's where the differences between this prison and others around California just begin. Violence plagues our country's system of incarceration. When people get out, they have extreme difficulties finding a job. And while the data varies state by state, about half end up back in custody within a few years. All of that is why officials say the Golden State is trying to move in a new direction, starting a pilot program at 2 facilities with the goal to replicate the results in Scandinavia, where Norway says reforms over the last 2.5 decades have brought down the rate of reoffending within 2 years to only 20%, much lower than here in the U.S. They've also decreased the prison population significantly and have helped people reincorporate into society.
The mechanics. That's good though. That's good though. That's good though.
After they serve their time.
You have a key to your own cell.
Yeah, everybody have their own key.
Authorities.
These niggas got houses. They got houses in prison. They got little apartments and shit. That's kind of fire. I ain't gonna lie. They got their own shit. That's kind of fire.
Hearsay, the most important thing they're trying to change at Valley State Prison is how it feels.
This is the central courtyard.
Yeah.
I feel very peaceful just looking at it.
That's really nice.
Yeah. Am I recording? You're on, man.
Officials told us the only way to truly understand the reforms is by coming and experiencing them.
One of the principles of the
These
California
dudes look fucking happy. I ain't gonna lie. If they food looking fire, who says no?
model is normalization, and the idea is we want to make the environment inside our institutions as normal as possible, with the goal of not releasing somebody who's institutionalized, but releasing citizens back to the community who have practiced normal pro-social behavior.
What about the argument that somebody might see this and say, well, isn't part of the goal punishment?
These niggas got a whole, bro, they got an indoor gym. They got a whole rec league. Yo, bruh. Nick, yo.
Who have practiced normal pro-social behavior.
What about the argument that somebody might see this and say, well, isn't part of the goal punishment in some way? Why give them all of this nice stuff?
They got soccer, kickball.
So I would say that people go to court to be punished. That's up to our judges and our juries, and when they come into our institutions,
these niggas got class. They get their hair done, like, bruh, haircuts.
Our goal is to basically help them
become a lineup. They got barbers in there.
Become better citizens. So with that in mind, we are not in the punishment business. We're in the rehabilitative business.
I found it.
They got VR in prison? Yo, sign me up. What I gotta do to get in here? Yo, this is, I had to pay for that. I got VR too, but I had to buy mine. They got this shit for free. And they probably robbed somebody. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy.
A big part of that.
I thought that was 21 Savage. And they got cows and shit. They got computers, MacBooks, and they can be a rapper. Yo, this is the new life. Fuck it, I'm about to go beat a bitch up or something.
Rehabilitation, a wide array of programs where the population learns a variety of coping and calming skills.
And she is a good horse.
Did you know you were going to be grooming?
Bro, they got stables and shit? Like, what?
Horses in prison?
No, to be honest, I thought I'd be stuck in a cell, maybe a few rehabilitation groups, but it helps me, you know, cope with, you know, a lot of stresses I deal with, you know, day to day here in prison.
The hope is that creating a more
Stress? Where? Y'all probably got masseuses in there and shit.
positive environment makes the men locked up here more willing to rehabilitate. Of the total incarcerated population of 3,000 here, the prison says 2,400 are enrolled in training or education programs, including high school and college.
This day is the first day of the rest of our lives. We can start our day at any time.
When you came in and you saw what this was, what was your impression?
I thought I was going to come to prison and get worse, but coming to prison actually saved my life.
Wow. Say it again.
Coming to prison saved my life.
Since
Did he just bitch you? You let this little square ass Jim Bob come here and say it again. Damn, nigga stood on business.
they started running these programs in 2017, Valley State Prison says it's reduced violence compared to other peer facilities. According to reports from the California Department of Corrections and
Nigga, that food look good.
Compared to other peer facilities. According to reports from the California...
Nigga, they got McDonald's. They got McDonald's in here. I've seen enough. Lock me up. Lock me up. Listen, you can't even throw away the key because I got a key to my own apartment in here. Lock me up, man.
California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, prisons
graduating?
across the state have seen between 15 and 32 homicides total each year between 2017 and 2021. At Valley State, 0.
I'm gonna just do a petty crime. And then, like, once I get in there, put me in a hole and all that shit, like everything.
And only 1 recorded assault or battery against staff versus the hundreds at other facilities.
Get in the middle, you guys are gonna circle me.
One of the most successful programs is dog training. Inmates working with puppies to become service dogs, eventually sent to help people across the country.
You know, for a long time, we were releasing citizens back into the community that had not improved their thought process. They had not rehabilitated from their behavior, and they go out and reoffend. And so when you start to introduce rehabilitative programs, when you start to
These niggas is getting their face cleaned in jail. His skin clearer than mine. Look at, I'm free and I got pimples. This nigga is locked up with the clearest skin possible. This ain't fair, man. This ain't fair. These niggas, they is thugs.
introduce hope into this community,
This is crazy.
you really are transforming their thought process.
This is crazy.
We followed a few of the dog trainers back to their cells. The doors...
They got dogs? Bro. They got pets in here. Nigga, this is... Bro, I've seen enough.
Locked from the outside.
I've seen enough. Take me to PRISNEYLANd. Take me to PRISNEYLAnd.
But they look a little more like something else.
Feels like a dorm.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Did you expect that when you came in?
No.
So right now we are walking your dog past the pool table back to your spot in prison. That's pretty wild.
Nigga, they got a whole game center. This is a Boys and Girls Club for adults. This is dead ass what this is. This is a Boys and Girls Club for adults.
So is this like the dog wing? It almost feels like to a lot of people that might watch this that
They're too easy on it.
yes.
I would say no, because a lot of us worked our ways down.
Sure.
So I came from a higher level, and it took me 7 years to come down to this.
People that are gonna see this and say, shouldn't prison be a punishment? In some way. It should be reformation too, but it should also be, it should suck, right?
Yeah, so-
This doesn't suck.
It does suck.
It does suck. Okay, tell me why.
Coming from a nigga that's not locked up. And you got on an Apple Watch too. Of course you do. Of course your life don't suck. Like what?
It does suck, right? I don't get to hug my family.
Right.
Would you rather want somebody
Exactly.
coming out and getting reformed, or somebody coming in and getting out the same way
All
they
these
came in,
dudes
or
talk
worse?
proper. That's how you know it's working.
Steve Patterson, after taking us to Disneyland, is joining us now. We are so grateful to you for bringing us that.
He looked like the dude that be cussing on New Year's on ABC.